Happy Fira to you, Phantom. It is a very distinct title you hold. I'm glad that you could claim such an illustrious title such as Firat. I don't know what it is, something about it kind of sounds Russian almost. Just slightly. I think not really the beginning, but more the end of the word. Anyway, how are you doing, Phantom? It's been a while. Hopefully you've been doing well. It's been a while for all games, this one in particular as well. It's probably been a good while. And hello to Beepus as well. Glad to see you could make it. How are we all doing today? Hopefully you've all been doing well. I don't know when the last time we played 7 Days to Die was. It was gonna be with Michael, I'm assuming. I don't think I checked it out on my own, at least as far as I can remember. And the last time we probably played together was in the summer, if I had to make a guess of it. But then again, my sense of time doesn't really work that well. So it could have been any point. And Value Inputs is here as well. Heck yeah. How are you, Value? I guess I should say, how was your December, everyone? Being that that was kind of the time that I wasn't around for, at least half of it. Maybe 2/3, or something to that effect. But I hope you all had a good Christmas break, and whatever else you may have been doing. Jason is here as well. Welcome, Jason. You know, I'm not used to Jason not having a, how do I put it? A unique or varied name on YouTube. Because on the Discord, Jason has all sorts of different titles that he goes by. So just seeing the regular Jason here is just, slightly unsettling, almost. Oh, and Shadowcat's here too. Hello, Shadowcat. How are you? Yeah, we have a whole bunch of people coming in. That's cool. I'm glad you guys are all doing well. That we could talk about things and see how everyone's doing. So first off, I'm getting the new version of the game up and running. Now, I did test this out briefly when it first was released, but I might want to generate a new world because I'm not sure if it's gonna be somewhat messed up because I think they did update it again. I think version 20 is basically in testing still, so they may be updating things as they go along. There's a subheading to the update which is called B238, and I'm not sure what the last one was that I played on. Jason changed different names on here to confuse them. We'll see if Jason does that. It may be more of a pain to change on YouTube, although it is possible. I think I talked about that before. Oh yeah, definitely have good luck with that then. Value Inputs was saying that they have a job interview on Friday. So that should be hopefully successful. Well, I guess I'll just... Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll switch to the screen, that way you guys can see what I'm doing here. You guys can all see the shoutouts already. We have J-Pedal, Isabel, don't ask me why I started from the bottom of that side, Decky, T-Master, Seraph, Pikminiac, aka Frog, Daniel, and T-Cam, who I'm not really sure if she... T-Cam was using Patreon, but I'm not sure if she still does that. But I just have included her just because I'm too lazy to actually check. Because I haven't logged into Patreon I don't know how long. But I'll just keep it up regardless. Yeah, changing names should be easy on YouTube. So I'll show you guys what I'm looking at right now. I guess I'll keep the option on to play with friends later in case Mike wants to join in. But obviously I'm starting this all on my own for now. And I mean, it's free to anyone to join in as long as they're a friend of mine, I suppose. We did try to get, not J-Pedal, but the other Crystal. What's her name? Oh, Crystal Callie, that's what it is. She tried to join in at one point, but she had computer issues at the time, so she wasn't able to play with us then. I don't know if that's changed now, because it has updated. Maybe it's easier to play. But probably not, if I had to guess. Alright, let's try joining the game here and see what happens. I don't know if it's going to generate a new world, if it's going to use the one I already generated in the previous time I tried this out. So we'll find out here in just a short second. Oh, it's a matter of laziness, Jason? I see. There are like 2 menus you have to navigate to get there, to be fair. Yeah, there's Crystal Callie and then there's J-Petal Crystal. Who actually, I think she was just known as Crystal and then she went by J-Petal later. Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't really know. The funny thing is, I don't think that's her real name anyway. Actually, Crystal's also not the real name of Crystal Callie either, so it's just kind of confusing to me. Mike's come here because Maddie wants something to share. Why doesn't Maddie come here herself? You know, I haven't seen Maddie here in a long time. She should stop by. Stop being a stranger to the streams, Maddie. You can relay that message back to her. You know someone that might join you in this game? Who's that? And Mike, why wouldn't that be you, given the fact that we play this game together? And apparently you're home, being that you're messaging me here. You know, Mike, if we're talking about people that should join the game, I'm kind of thinking maybe that should be you. But that's interesting. I mean, is it a mutual acquaintance of ours? Because that'd be kind of odd if it's someone that Maddie knows that joins me and I don't even know who they are. I presume it's a mutual acquaintance. You know, it's funny. I think this was in the game beforehand, but now there's an old newspaper in here that says Flu Epidemic. It seems somewhat funnier these days. Or more fitting, I guess I should say. Oh, her husband. Oh, so her husband plays this game. Ah, I see. That's interesting. Is this guy... Can you just imagine if Jacksepticeye joined instead? That'd be so random. Then again, I don't think that's Mike's favorite Let's Player, so he'd probably be a little bit upset. But yeah, Mike, what about you? What have you been up to, Mike? You know, a funny little thing here. It's probably going to cause Mike to get angry at me. But interestingly enough, Mike was asking me about OBS just the other day, about OBS updates and that sort of thing. So I was asking him if he was planning to stream, given that he asked about that out of the blue. But so far he's saying that he's not planning anything. I don't really know about that. I kind of doubt it. Because why would you be asked about OBS if you didn't have any plans, Mike? Sounds somewhat suspicious to me. Yeah, the graphics do seem pretty good. I think they have gotten a little bit better. The lighting seems to have gotten more contrasty, I think. The shadows seem a little bit better, maybe. I haven't played too much of it. I tested it out very briefly. But not really enough to get too much of a sense of it. I think Mike was more of a fan of, what's his name? Markiplier. At least back in the day. He probably doesn't watch any of them anymore, if I had to guess. Mike has told me who he watches now, but it's not anyone I know of. It's like Devil Dog. Gamer. I think he's like a Tarkov streamer. But I don't really watch that game at all, because I never cared for it, even when Mike streamed it. 2022 is going to have Zombo 7 Days to Die style. We already have zombies. We already have the Walking Dead among us. It's just a fact of life at this point. Oh, I put the words in your mouth, Mike. Maybe you're not listening to the stream. But I was the one to first give that suggestion. I thought you didn't. Alright, let's craft what they want us to. Get these out of the way early. I always think it's kind of funny. Wait, can you change this somehow? Oh, you can change the color. We'll go with blue, I guess. Alright, but we're not going to make our base here, so I'm just going to take it away. Oh, there's a zombie already. There's a lot of Let's Players I don't really care for. And it's mostly due to the fact that I've never really watched them. That I don't care for them. It's like I don't have the time to get invested in it and trying to figure out what it's all about. So other than the first couple of people I watched doing Let's Plays to get me started on this whole genre, I didn't really watch them myself all that much. I did watch a guy named Mike Money Gamer a little bit, because I had someone comparing myself to him. In a negative way, mind you. So I'm like, let me check out this guy and make fun of him. Yeah, it's cool they added that. I think that's new anyway. If not, I just never discovered it before. Alright, we're just tearing through this. Oh, you stopped watching that Devil Dog dude? Mostly watch the old classics like NCS and the new guy, Z1 Gaming. Oh, interesting name. Oh, is this new? I think that's new. Now it points the way to a rock if you need to do that mission, which I'm pretty sure they didn't have before. Usually they just expect you to find a rock on your own, which usually isn't that difficult anyway. But that's kind of cool if they added that. Apparently. I think we just need to make one of these and that's just about it. Mike and I would talk a little bit about NCS just because... Oh, this is the new way this works, right? That's interesting. So it's no longer a frame. It's just a simple, I guess plywood. It's like a plywood cube, which looks kind of weird. But hey. Oh, they want me to upgrade this too, by the way. Alright. Yeah, once it's in this form, then you can't take it, which is still the usual. So let's see what happens if we break this. Because I'm wondering if they change this as well. I think this is something they were planning to change at least at some point. Yeah, this Mike Money is quite the character, I will admit that much. Alright, so that breaks right down. It doesn't go to the other form anymore. Actually, no, it never broke down to the frames anyway. So that's still the same pretty much. It was, where is this? Oh, it's so small, it still just blends in with the background. I do like that they actually tell you where stones are. Let's see, do you have another one somewhere? There we go. Because that just makes things a little bit faster for you. Actually, I have to admit, it's a little bit hard to find the stones with the graphics, because the graphics are almost too good now, that the stones just kind of blend right in with the background because of how dark they are. Alright, cool, we got a campfire to place down. Question is, should I place it down now? I guess I will, just to get the experience. Oh, the trader's nearby. Oh, the trader's literally right in front of us. Okay, cool. Let's break this down too. Let me get caught up with the chat, by the way. Just 'cause I've been letting a lot pass by without comment. Oh, you got famous because of Markiplier at one point, Beepus? That's pretty cool. I've seen those videos before. They do those types of like what? It's kind of like a question and answer thing, a tag? I don't really remember. I think I heard about them back in the day. Hey, there's worse things to be known for, Beepus. That sounds fair enough to me. Oh, Phantom said the Mike Money Gamer guy that basically streams as much as a desert, getting burned by a crystal. Sounds about right. Z1 does a lot of survival games like this, I'm assuming? Beepus says, it's hard to explain, but I was a fan of role-playing, and so I asked people for role-plays. He ended up replying to me, and, well, role-playing with me as one of his characters. Oh, really? That's odd. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know anything about role-playing. And what's funny is this whole role-playing thing has gotten really big these last couple of years. And there's been a number of people on the Discord like, oh yeah, I'm doing Dungeons and Dragons or whatnot. I'm like, oh. Like, I tried that once, and it just wasn't for me at all. I'm like, this is beyond me. I'll just leave it at that. I won't say anything disparaging for once. Mike says it's interesting. Maybe they got rid of it because of people standing with no substance. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I still think the frames are kind of cool, but yeah. I mean, they're basically the same thing as the frames. They just look different, so it amounts to the same either way in function. Okay. Yeah, now we can level up. Actually, before we level up, let's check out this trader real quick. It's also the start of the town, it looks like. Ooh, some wood. But yeah, anyways, asking before my... Oh, and, oh, I can't pick that up. That's still the same. There's a few things I wanted to say, but let me try to prioritize this in order of importance, maybe. So I was going to say to Mike, and this really goes for anyone else that... Oh my god. I'm actually popping up windows. Except the windows keep by mistake. Oh, still can't pick that up. That if you want to join in the game, I have left this open to multiplayer so people can join in the future. We probably still have to do it the same way with the invite friend, because they probably didn't fix the way this works. So I probably still have to use that method of going about doing that. But just let me know in the chat, and I'll invite anyone that wants to join in the game. Mostly that goes for Michael for now, but in case other people get the game later and want to play it. Oh, cool. It's not the guy that's an asshole. Hey, JPedal, how's it going? Yeah, there's a new version. And we're checking it out now. Hey, Fantron. As Fantron says, back to 7 Days to Die. That's correct. How are you guys doing? It's good to see you. We've actually had a number of people come up today. And I was going to ask you guys again, just because we have more people here now. How did everyone have a new year? How did everyone enjoy their new year and Christmas and all that stuff? Hopefully you guys got some good stuff. Or at least had a good time anyway. Alright, so this guy's a lot of stuff, but again, I'm not usually good at sifting through this because there's just too much and it's overwhelming. Yeah, I think he looks different, right? I don't think he had that cigar before, did he? Maybe he just looks... Maybe he did have the cigar, but he didn't have that look. I don't know. Something about him looks different. I can't put my finger on it, though. So a lot of stuff, which of course we can't really afford at this point in the game. But good to see nonetheless. We could probably sell something. Doesn't buy that. Can always sell the money. Which, why not? We'll just sell it for now. Oil shell. We'll hold on to that. Is that a pig? No, actually that was a rabbit. Well, let me get a mission from him first. There's probably something nearish. Clear zombies. Which is pretty close. Yeah, we'll clear out zombies. It should be pretty easy. It's tier 1.
Predicament. Could you help, traveler?
I like how the names are still pretty basic. House Old Ranch 10.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll clear that out. No problem. Yeah, everything just seems to be more detailed. I think that's what it is, Mike. Everything's more pronounced, as you put it. Everything's broken here, but it's about what I expected anyway. It would be cool if these things were actually intact. You got Travel Tic Tacs and Kamen Rider DVD, says Phantom of Shadows. I don't know what that second thing is, but Tic Tacs are cool, I guess. I don't know what travel Tic Tacs are. Aren't all Tic Tacs travel sized? I don't know. When I got them as a kid, they always came in that small little plastic container, I guess. So they were all travel sized, at least for me. JPL says, I had not ideal stuff happen in the family, but I hope it was better for everyone else. Well, I don't know what your less than ideal stuff was, but we had some unfortunate things happen, I guess, because We were originally gonna have a thing for like kind of my extended family, right? But then some of my family members got sick, so we weren't able to actually have the thing. So you might be tempted to fight that. I wouldn't at this point, even though getting the actual food is a priority. Those things will rip you apart. Mike could probably back me up on that. I don't really know about the pipe weapons. This is me kind of going through it and figuring out what's going on in the game, Mike, so it's a learning experience for us both at this point. Or I should say all of us here. Oh, well that could be useful. This should be some additional armor, I think. Why is there a door here? That's weird. You know what it probably is? It's probably because they don't really have a gate model, do they? So this is kind of what they put as a replacement for a gate, a metal door, or iron door. That's kind of silly. Yeah, as Mike says, I'm in no particular hurry to get my butt kicked by a boar. So we're gonna take it easy on that front. We can try to use this house since it's close to the trader, right? We'll take it over. Alright, not too bad. It's not the biggest house, but we don't really need a big house anyway. And we can always build our own down the line if we really want to. Let's take out the door. We're gonna have to replace it at some point anyway. Oh yeah, they already feel better, by the way, Shadowcat. I was gonna mention that, but then I got distracted because I was like, oh, I probably should reassure people. Yeah, they're all fine now. As it is for a lot of people with this thing going around, it's kind of a more quick burning thing, I guess. So people get it and kind of get over it in a few days at least. It's funny because, so it was my one aunt and her husband, of course, my uncle. And they got sick at like another Christmas party they went to a few days before Christmas. Or it was about maybe almost a week before Christmas. So then eventually they you know, had to get tested to figure out that it was the thing. And that it basically wouldn't be a good idea to, you know, have an event with them. And because of that, they pretty much wanted to cancel everything entirely because I had like an older grandmother. And, you know, she's awfully paranoid about that sort of thing. For, I guess, good reason. But, just because they got it, we ended up canceling just for everyone. As I guess a precautionary thing. Oh boy. Speaking of precautions, let me fight them outside rather than inside. They still have a decent range on them, I guess. So they had it, and what's funny is my aunt kind of had it a bit worse, but it wasn't really bad at all. It's not like she had to go into any emergency situation or whatever. But like my uncle, apparently he like didn't even really have any effects of it really. But what's odd is that he still kind of tests for having it, even though he doesn't have any symptoms. So it's just kind of like a weird thing. And my aunt has gotten over it, and she doesn't even test for it anymore at this point. But it's kind of strange that my uncle, who was kind of like least affected by it, still apparently tests as being positive for it. And I guess that means he has to like kind of refrain from certain activities, which is probably annoying. The hug move is still overpowered? Yeah, probably, Mike. It seems like they also have a decent range on it, which annoys me, because it's like, oh, I'm trying to keep my distance, but... Is he outside? Sometimes it's still hard to place where they're actually coming from. Oh. Whoa. Yeah, and they still fall through the floors and ceilings and everything else like nothing else. Haven't been outside to enjoy it for a few days. Oh, what'd you say, J-Pedal? I'm gonna catch up on the comments as well. Let me just start back over. So Fandom says that Kamen Riders is like Power Rangers. Okay, so it's just kind of like an anime. It wasn't quite a white Christmas, but it was nice to have the snow around for a bit. Yeah, I think it rained a little, or not rained. It snowed a little bit on Christmas Eve, but it wasn't really much. Thankfully, it hasn't been too cold around here. It was actually quite warm. Like a few days ago. It got cold again though. JPL says I haven't been around to enjoy it. I guess the snow. I really don't go out to enjoy the snow in general. But I guess if you're into that sort of thing, that is a shame. I think he's outside. I'm gonna go check around back. This is what happens. The zombies come from outside and they just start pissing you off. It's like I'm trying to clear out this building, but zombies outside are trying to interrupt me. Oh, there's an opening over here too, by the way. Well, he's just a little crawly guy. He's already dead. See, now they're all waking up, and it's going to be annoying for me. Where's that guy who's out here? Oh, well. I'll go in through the garage and clear that out, maybe. So I think that's where they are now. Oh, okay. Let's back up a bit. Don't need to do anything too risky. Please don't blow up this damn car, you idiot. Yeah, fuck you. Is there a guy in that? I think there's a guy in this house. Let me clear him out. Because he's going to break open these walls and then piss me off. It's going to be super cold for you tomorrow, Mike? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, stay warm then, dude. They got rid of the cowboy zombie? That's weird. Why are they getting rid of him? Oh. I thought oh, he's the guy who was outside and then he went inside for some reason. Ooh. Nice bloody gash on his head there. Lovely. Oh. One thing at a time, Mike. I'm clearing out the zombies. We're not worrying about the cobblestone now, dude. You're always in a rush for things. Alright, I got a question for you guys in the chat. Try to get you guys who are lurking around talking about stuff. Have any of you guys tried Plex? It's kind of like a server that you can run on... Well, I mean, technically it's software. And it's software to run a media server on your computer or something like that. And then serve it to other devices on your home network. So I'm curious if any of you have tried that here. Alright, get that out of the way. Because I was using that for, a few... What do they call them? Are they still Blu-rays? I guess they're Blu-rays. But they're 4K Blu-rays. So they're very high bitrate. And one of the things we have are the Amazon Fire Sticks. And I noticed that they don't really work well with Plex because they don't really have an Ethernet connection. So we ended up getting a adapter to kind of make the Fire Stick able to connect via Ethernet. And now thanks to that, we can enjoy those 4K movies and not really have it buffering and having issues like that. I tested it out a little bit today because it just came in recently. And it works pretty well. Oh, your family has Plex Beepus? It's really cool. I'm a big fan of it. If you're into acquiring movies and you know, wanting to play them yourself for your own personal usage and that sort of thing, which I'll be vague about. It's very, very convenient. What would Mike say? Because he doesn't fit in with the group, but other people say that they replace him with a similar zombie. I don't know, man. That just sounds... I mean, sometimes they just like to change things up, I guess. Value your input says, is it a little weird anyone else that's 2022? I mean, it's been weird in general just because it kind of feels like we're in this lost period of time right now where everything just kind of feels the same in terms of, you know, this nonsense going around right now. So, yeah, it kind of feels like the last 3 years, which this year's only been started just yet, but, you know, between last year and the year before that, it just kind of feels like the same shit, different year, essentially, doesn't it? I think I saw a funny image, which, to the effect of it, it says, you know, when you realize that 2022... you know, spelt another way, is 2020, just like the numbers 2020, and then, you know, 2 is in a sequel, like the sequel to another movie. But yeah, I was kind of joking around about that, because at this point, it's kind of like, people have this weird impression that, like, once it turns another year, that maybe things will be better that year. And I kind of joked around about that on New Year's Eve. I'm like, oh yeah, let's hope this is a better year. It's like, well, things don't really change like that. Like, it's going to take a shift in things to actually change the way, whatever you want to say it, the society or this world is going at this point. And it's not just going to be a matter of time passing, really. It's not still 2020. Yeah, 2020 just never ends. Oh, look at this slut. It's kind of embarrassing dying with so little clothes on. What are you gonna do? Alright, well, hopefully that's the last of them. I say that and there's a zombie crawling through this field right here. But that doesn't really matter too much. I just want to find a little room in here to set up in. Maybe this one over here. I think this will do. Wait, did we clear this out? I think there's someone in here. Yep. Oh, you bitch. The nurse looks better though, don't you think? Yeah, they definitely improved her as well. Also, the nurses kind of were a bit on the sluttier side too. Like they kind of had that stereotypical like outfit you would see like a hot nurse wearing. I'm thinking of if any of you are familiar with Blink-182, I'm thinking of that album cover. It was Enema of the State. If you guys know that cover, you know what I mean. It's kind of a little bit like that. That sort of stereotypical sexy nurse. A fire stick? Oh, are you delayed, Mike? I was talking about the fire stick a while ago. The Amazon Fire Stick is the, Oh, no, you're responding to what Phantom said. Okay. See, I had to read all of chat to get caught up. Let me do that. No, I think Phantom's referring to the Amazon Fire Stick because we were talking about the Fire Stick and Plex and that sort of thing. Maybe you missed out on that conversation. People like the new nursery do? Yeah, it's cool. It actually looks more realistic now. Although, that kind of stereotypical nurse is kind of funny too. Let's just get this out of the way. This is what got damaged by that rampaging douchebag. Yeah, that album cover. Familiar with it, you know what I mean. Oh, we need repairs. Okay. Yeah, we didn't clear this out, did we? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. Is she a runner? Slow down, bitch. There we go. We could try to take this guy with an arrow. Show our advanced skill. You have to hold now. That's different, right? I don't like that. I think before you could just hit right click and it was a toggle rather than a hold. Oh. Yeah. I don't like that. Can we get our arrow back? Nope. It's a good idea to break the photos because they sometimes have things behind them. Well, thankfully you cleared this area out already. Or that would have really sucked. I hate these weak floors, damn it. That looks suspicious. Alright. Actually, that might just be the reflection, because this is like a fallen panel. Yeah, I don't think there's anything under there, actually. Although I was seeing like a crawl space underneath it, but I don't think that's true. Yeah, I should actually use the torch for once. Now that this lighting system's changed, let's see how it works. That looks pretty good. They kind of put a little bit of a reflection on the, I guess it's a big screen TV. Not quite ray tracing, but it's decent. Shadowcat, see you later. And thanks for stopping by the stream. I'm glad we were able to catch up a little bit. So have a good night, Shadowcat. See, that's one of the good things about streaming early, I guess. Sometimes you do catch people who normally wouldn't be able to stay too late into the night. I'm sure the torch will die eventually, but this is kind of cool. So we'll use this for a little while. Ooh, that's good. That's also good. Alright, one of the things I like to do just to be silly. Oh, I have to make a new one. Oh, we need more small stones, damn it. Let me see if I can get some. We're gonna make a campfire in here. Alright, Shotcat, sounds good. Oh, you probably get stones from this. Yeah, I'll keep you updated on Discord about the future streams we'll be doing. So I'll probably get some more stuff going soon. One of the other things I've gotten recently is I got a new camera. So I'm planning to use that for a couple of streams at some point. It just came in kind of towards the end of December. And it's one of the things I was waiting on. And I knew it was going to take a while because it was, it's like a new camera that was only, I had pre-ordered it, so it wasn't going to come in until a certain point anyway. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, the artist probably isn't mine. They're probably dead. And there we go. Okay, awesome. Now we can cook stuff. I should also probably put... Oh, I already put the bedroll down. Good. All I've forgotten. Right, before we make anything, we're going to hold off on that for now. Let's make a storage chest over here. Yeah, let's put it like that. Value input says, I ordered a PS2 remote control and arrived today in the mail. Pretty stoked to have one. A PS2 remote control? You mean a controller? Like a wireless controller for the PS2? I know they had some wireless controllers, but I never used them before. Like, wireless controllers first started getting really big with the GameCube when they had the Wavebird. And then later on, they kind of became a standard after the PS3, didn't they? Note from the Duke. Alright, let's... Oh, we can't read this? Yeah. Screw you, Duke. Freaking asshole. It came all the way from Nebraska. Wow. Yeah, they did make... There were some wireless controllers that had before that too, but they're mostly made by third parties. Oh, it's a DVD remote. Oh, okay. Actually, I think I might have had one too. Because the PlayStation 2 was kind of the first DVD player that a lot of people had, right? So I think we actually might have had one. But I've forgotten all about that because that's so long ago now. Technically, the first DVD player we had, I think my parents got it for me back in Christmas of '98, or maybe '97. And it actually wasn't a regular DVD player, it was a portable DVD player, which I don't know why they ended up going with that. I mean, maybe it's because it's convenient to bring that around, but they were probably expensive. Probably more expensive than a regular DVD player, I would think. I don't really remember. So I wasn't really... I was a kid, so I didn't really care about that. But I remember that I had it and I would use it to watch movies and, you know, you would use it as a portable DVD player, but you could also plug it into the TV and then use it to watch movies on your TV too, of course. But I remember I would bring it with me on, you know, just road trips and stuff like that because I had a little battery pack, which would probably last for maybe just like 2 or 3 hours, long enough to watch a movie, really. One of the first movies that we got was, I think there's a box set for the James Bond movies, because I started to get into those movies around that time. Because this was kind of around the time it started getting popular again, because you had GoldenEye and you had the other one that came out sort of around that time. I forget the name of that one. Is there something back here? So I was watching those movies, and I pretty much watched them all on that DVD player. Sometimes I'd watch them on the TV. Sometimes I just watch them on the portable DVD player itself, because you know it's just easy to do it that way. You didn't have an extra TV to watch it on. Another one of the things we watched was Stargate SG-1. That was a series that was... Actually, it's kind of new at the time, I think. I think it started around the same year. Maybe around 97, 98 or so. And I don't think I was able to watch it because it might have been on... I think when it was first airing, it was on Showtime or HBO or something. It was on something we didn't have. And they eventually started airing them later on other channels like the Sci-Fi Channel and whatnot. But to watch the old episodes, I had to get them on DVD and just kind of watch them back. Did they give you any food to start out with? Oh, here we go. Let's just use that real quick. Let's just get this out of the way so we can go around the house a little bit easier. There we go. Fix up the doors a little bit. I like getting all the debris out of the way. There's an open door here, right? Oh no, I keep on thinking there's a back door, but the back door's in the basement. Alright, let me see if I could repair the door that's... Or actually, I'd probably just replace it. That way no one just walks in here like an asshole. Some people still use a Walkman. You mean like an old school Walkman? I'm thinking of like the, you know, 1980s Walkman, that kind of thing, tape player. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. No punching the door, asshole. So yeah, that's the thing about the door. You can only upgrade it once. And then you have to use it iron. I think you could upgrade them more before, couldn't you? Maybe. Right, let's go check out the basement, see if we could secure this. If we can't, we'll just have to make a door to the basement. Well, this is a door. Yes, the garage is just opened up. We could kind of put something in the way if we wanted to. Actually, wouldn't this just work? Oh my god, I keep on doing that. Yeah, that works. Frame doesn't work. Okay, what do I search for? Just frame shapes. Okay. Let's make a few. Wow. Those finish up really quickly. Pretty sure it's quicker than it used to be. I guess I can't put it here for some reason. Oh, it's probably this thing in the way. Well, we'll just put it here. They could probably technically get through here. But for now, that'll have to do. Whispers. Oh, and by the way, I know I've talked to some of you here about the TV show Lost, right? Because I always joked around about how we should do a watch party of Lost and watch through that series. I actually have watched it again with Emily. And we finished watching through it all. And I'm glad that I did watch through of it before we, before I do some kind of like commentary on, you know, Discord or whatever. Because I feel like it's a good idea to actually have a refreshed memory of the show. And actually give me a whole bunch of ideas of things to talk about if we do watch that. Hearing zombies outside. I could probably clear them out because it's still a couple of minutes before it actually turns nighttime here. Whoa, where's the door? Here we go. I keep on doing that. What the hell? Yeah, let's get this guy out of the way. Oh man, I have no idea how to say your name. I also have no idea what you're saying at all either. I don't really speak anything other than English, so I'm not sure if I can help you much with that. Alright, let's have something to drink too. Oh, of course. Can you fix this up? Oh, what? We don't have anything? What do I need? Are we out of rocks here? That'll work. Yeah, I'm not ever really sure what to say if there's someone that speaks another language, because I usually... Wait, that's still not enough to fix it? Oh, alright. I don't know what happened there. I remember reading about that back in the day, Fantron. There was a special version of the GameCube which they announced, and it only was ever really released in Japan, I believe. that was also a DVD player at the same time, and it looked like a toaster. It looked ridiculous. But I remember reading back about it on, maybe it was in Nintendo Power or Game Informer, one of those magazines from back in the day. And I'm like, oh, that'd be super cool to have. But then it just never really came out here. So, nothing you could really do about it. And yeah, it was gonna be from Panasonic and Nintendo. It was like a joint venture to make one. It was kind of silly because when you think about it, it didn't really serve much of a purpose. I guess maybe the intent was, oh, well, look, the PlayStation 2 is selling tremendously, and people also use it as a DVD player, so it's an additional function for it. And maybe we should do that with the Nintendo GameCube as well, because maybe that'll get more sales, but the fact is they didn't release it that way to begin with, and that's sort of how you have to do it. It really doesn't work if you add in the feature after the fact and then have to charge a extra price for this special version of it when people already bought the damn thing to begin with. So I think even if they did come out with it in the United States and other markets, I don't think it really would have done well at all. See, that's kind of Nintendo at their worst. It's when they're chasing a trend they're already late to. And it's happened a few times with Nintendo. Nintendo kind of goes through these spurts where they'll be on top of their game and then they'll kind of fall behind and kind of be doing stupid stuff to try to get attention for themselves. It just doesn't really work out. Alright, let's settle in for the night. You found my logic there? Which logic? About Nintendo? I'm not really sure if it's a logic. I mean, if it's Nintendo, it's kind of the opposite of logic. It's like the whole thing they did with the Switch and their online games as a service, which doesn't really make any sense. I still say it should be like Minecraft. You could just sleep through the night if you really want to. I understand they probably think it makes it too easy, but a lot of times at night you don't want to... I don't know why, I just want to use right click to open doors for some reason. I'm trying to think if there's another game I've been playing where that's a thing. I hear a zombie slapping something. Let me fix this up, by the way, in case you get into a fight. Yeah. Okay, well, it's a good time for talking about random topics. So does anyone else have something else they want to bring up here? Talk about some more Nintendo consoles and weird things like that. Yeah, I don't know. There also are a lot of weird chats just kind of show up and post weird things and then disappear. I notice on these chats. I don't know if they're bots or something. Usually they post some kind of a link, or they try to post a link. And that's when you can usually tell they're bots. People have been saying that they could make it where you could take a risk of zombie hordes attacking while sleeping. Oh yeah, that's sort of like in the Elder Scrolls games. Or at least in some of the Elder Scrolls games, where if you go to sleep in the wilderness, there's a random chance that you might get attacked in the night and they'll interrupt your sleep. So I feel like they could do it that way. That would make sense. Didn't really use the right word? No problem, value your inputs. I don't use the right words either at times. Or I'll just struggle to find the right word. Yeah, they're rather notorious for that, aren't they? Taking on fan games. I had read recently that someone had decompiled Ocarina of Time, right? And that they're going to be able to basically make a PC port of that game. And, you know, you'll be able to run it whatever resolution you want, that sort of thing. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Yeah, I did have that GameCube, the one with the portable screen. I mean, it's the basic GameCube, right? But the screen was an add-on. And they actually had that for a lot of systems back in the day. They had it for the GameCube. They had that for the original PlayStation. I don't know if they did it for the PlayStation 2. The only ones that I had it for were for the GameCube and the PlayStation original. Actually, you couldn't do it with an original PlayStation. It had to be with the slimmed down PlayStation. Because there's the original PlayStation, which was kind of is a wide system, and it was very rectangular. It was very boxy. And then later on, they re-released the PlayStation. It was slimmed down, and it was more what's the word? It had more rounded edges to it. And that's the one that you could use the screen with. So I think it was more power efficient than the other one. And also being more slimmed down is easier to carry around too. I did use this quite a bit because those were the years where we also did a lot of things like I had this other aunt and uncle, and they had a son, and they would go they'd do a lot of activities, like they'd go camping, they had a boat, so they'd go out on a boat and they'd go to kind of like the more scenic areas around here, like kind of camping and sailors locations that were popular. And so we kind of go out there during the summer and fall and do that sort of thing, and we'd usually bring one of those systems with us. And we could either play with them in the car ride over, or, you know, on the boat, that sort of thing. Because it was a big boat. It was, you had several rooms in it they could stay in. So often when we were, like, spending the night, and, you know, they did have room for a TV, but in the bedrooms themselves, they weren't that big. So there wasn't really room for, like, a TV in those bedrooms. So you could use that, because it's basically, about the same size as the console itself, except it would flip open and have a screen. So you could play that, and it wouldn't really take up that much room. We could go outside a little bit. I heard a zombie at one point, and it made me kind of hunker down for a bit, but I think it's gone. Problem is, I don't really have too far to go. Mike was saying it's dark. I agree. We could try to up the brightness a little bit. Probably reset itself when we got the new version. Let's set to 65. Oh, that's a lot brighter. Okay, cool. I know people are probably like, oh, well, that makes the game too easy if you can see clearly at night. It's supposed to be dark. But the fact of the matter is, I'm also streaming this game, and it's nice if you guys are able to see what the hell I'm looking at. It's kind of my excuse around it too. Yeah, when you got the screen, you usually got a battery pack for it too. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless. If you couldn't really run it on, you couldn't really run those things on air. Didn't have batteries on their own. And also a thing they would also do often is they would take us on trips to, I don't know if anyone kind of knows this area, because it's on the east coast of the United States, Atlantic City. It's kind of like a gambling location with a lot, like several casinos and stuff like that. And it's got a beach and boardwalk and that sort of thing. And so a lot of times we'd be staying in that hotel because they were also big into gambling, right? And since we were obviously kids at the time, we weren't really able to gamble or do anything like that. So we just kind of stick around the hotel room, play video games sometimes. Occasionally we'd go out, kind of like walk around the boardwalk, the beach, that sort of thing. But not a whole bunch. Also, we were kids, so we're kind of more obsessed with video games at the time than, you know, outdoors activities at that point. Hey, Musu, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. You've come during the infamous hunkering down for the night segment of the 7 Days to Die streams. Yeah, the headlamps are pretty cool. Of course, I think they give away your location when you're outside. Probably gonna need food eventually, too. Wow, my character looks different. Because I kind of had like the Clint Eastwood look to the my old character, but maybe they changed the character models for this new version. Kind of looks like a like an old West gunslinger almost, with that like mustache and kind of goatee. I don't think they had goatees back then. Like a beard would be more appropriate, I guess. And if I get hungry as soon as I mention that too. I don't really know how long I plan to stream for. Basically until I get bored enough. Or I guess, you know, the stream dies down. There's enough people here to really hold up a conversation, I suppose. Because right now we can talk about all the things we want. Because it's kind of a more chill and relaxing game. Gambling seems entertaining. I don't know. I'm not really too big into it. I went once. And I say I went once as in I went once when I was old enough to gamble myself. And I wasn't really too much into it. I was kind of bored, to be quite honest. But we went a lot as a kid, and that's really weird. Do you guys see this? It's loading in like a lower quality version of the couch. It's just weird the distance is so close that it actually loads in. You think that would be further away that it would load that in from. It's kind of distracting. Uh-oh. Let's be quiet. Gotta head to bed before 4 a.m. today. Oh, that's right, Beepus. You're... I forget where you said you were, but it was somewhere in Europe, and it was a much, much different time from us. So, yeah, you've had to head to bed. You go right ahead. I don't want to keep you up late again, which maybe it's already too late. But you have yourself a good night, and thanks for checking us out again, Beepus. Glad you're doing well. Ooh, what was that? It's like a mouse, almost. Jason's Kitchen channel? Yeah. He posts a lot of good stuff. I can't look at that right now, can I? What was that? Have they added mice to this game? Some kind of rodent? That's what it sounds like to me. Oh, was that a dog? You gotta be kidding me. I think it's a dog, actually. See, this is when the game can suck my dick. The game sends a dog to try to kill me, as always. I think it's stopped, though. I just have to be quiet. I don't know what is with this game and sending dogs to kill me. It happens all the damn time. The vibes may not be chill for much longer, Beepus. If there's a dog here, and it kills me, I'm gonna flip out. Because usually you can get away with not encountering a dog for, like, maybe, 2 or 3 days. But it seems like they always find me in this damn game. The dogs and the vultures. Actually, that might be a wolf, even. Which I'm not sure if that's better or worse, to be honest. Is there something moving the house? No, not anymore. It sounded like he was moving on something that was, more solid. So that had me concerned. You see something move, hit it with a stick? Yeah, it's always good advice, Phantom. It's a tough one, Phantom. The bird probably be a little bit better right now. And I say that because with the birds, you can at least hit them in pretty much one hit and they die. So you usually will take a hit, but if you're good at timing it enough, you should be able to kill it. Wolves and dogs are, they take several hits to kill. Oh, you know what I never did? I never, did the investment. Let's see. Oh, there it is. So let's see what I could do here. Maybe I'll just do strength for now. This is always a good one. Let's be able to carry more stuff. Maybe I'll put a point into this. I might save this last point, because I'll have to see what we can do with the food. If we get more options to cook things, I might have to unlock that first. You know, I don't know how many arrows I can make. Let me check that out. I don't know how I can get up to the roof from here. Only 6. I'm gonna save some of that just for repairing and stuff. So the problem is I don't know if we have roof access. And I don't think we do. I'd have to make a hole to get up onto the roof, I think. Which would attract attention right now. So probably not a good idea to start that right now. Alright, well, we'll just do that for later. We'll just wait out another hour. You know, the eggs would be more useful if they were... Oh. Oh, that was just... Okay. Stupid sound effects. Yeah, the eggs would be more useful if you could, I don't know, freeze them or something, make them harder. Oh, it was... Okay, I was trying to remember. There's something you could throw. I think it was snowballs, right? I don't know if they still have that in this game. That was something you could do more for fun at one point. So speaking of games, the other game we could go, yeah, Minecraft was just what I was about to mention. We could go back to Minecraft at some point and play that for a little bit. What was that sound? That was really weird. I guess they just added more sound effects to try to make you uncomfortable. But before the stream, I was trying to think of what game to play, and I wasn't too sure what to do. I eventually ended up going with this game, because it's like, oh, you know what, I haven't really played that game in a while. They had the new version out. May as well try that, and I completely forgot about Minecraft. That definitely would be a contender as well. Because it's easy to get back into. You don't really need to have, it's not like you need to put a big time investment into it. You don't have to follow a complex storyline or anything to that effect. So Minecraft will definitely be a fun thing to get back to as well. There's a lot of other games which I'm playing, of course, like Yakuza, which I'm sure... I don't think she's here right now. She was here earlier, which JPedal would like to say. But it's hard to do that game because there's so much story to it. And it's such a complex storyline. I probably will do more of it. It's just a matter of having to go back and remind myself what the hell's going on in that damn game. Because there's like too much going on to follow. And there's different characters with their different storylines going on. So I'll have to go in, watch some of the videos I did before, or get a wiki and try to remind myself what the hell's going on with these different characters. And then get back to it that way. Because I know we'd gone back to the other character. After playing as Majima for, I don't know how long it was. Oh, there we go. Daytime. Alright. The question is if that wolf is still around. Okay, he's over there. Alright, well, I'm gonna ignore the wolf for now. I'm gonna do the main quest that we have. Not that it's really a main quest. Oh, what the? Mike, do you see this? Hey Mike, does this place look familiar at all to you? Music says I'm bad following the normal survival stuff in Minecraft because I just build instead of focusing on every important thing in the game. Well, I thought the important thing in Minecraft was building for the most part. Well, maybe you should make a house out of this instead. Because we have the giant wall. The only problem is the house is huge and I have to clear it out by myself this time around. Unless we get Mike to jump in on the next stream of this game and then he helps me out clearing this out. Because that'd probably make things a little bit easier. Yeah, it's really tempting to go ahead and do that again. We'll have to see. Yeah, it requires a lot of extra work to clear it out because not only do you have to clear out all the rooms on top, don't forget there's a gigantic basement with a sewer system which also houses zombies too. And that's to be cleared out as well. Alright, for now let's just take on this mission. We got an asshole here. That was a different kind of a guy. Ooh, repair kit. Of course. It'd also be fun to see if anyone else is able to play this game. I was talking about this a little bit at the beginning, Mike. That I'd be curious to see if Callie's able to run this game now, if the new version made it at all any more possible for other people to get into the game. Like maybe the settings are a little bit easier for people to run now. This is a pretty cool house too, not gonna lie. I hear zombies walking. I don't know where they are exactly. Alright, I'm not going to drop down because we might get ourselves into some trouble if we do that. Always good to have an exit strategy. Are there zombies outside? Just the one? It sounded like there were more, but whatever. We'll leave this asshole alone. Just get this door open. Oh, I think he's coming after us now. Yeah, come over here, asshole. Her computer's been struggling more and more lately? Yeah, she probably has to get a new one. I remember talking to her about it at some point last year. Oh, have a good night, Phantom. Yeah, you take care of yourself. Thanks for coming out to the stream, as always. And also, thanks for the good luck. Hopefully it pays off. Yeah, I remember talking with her a little bit last year about getting a new computer, and I didn't really hear back from her. Aw, broken already. Alright, let's let them do their thing. Oh. Jesus! Alright, there we go. Whoa, what's that? I'm not gonna worry about it. Might have been a boar or something. Yeah, I haven't really been paying attention to see what she's been up to lately. If she's been streaming or not lately. Has she been off from streaming since she has such issues with her computer, Mike? By the way, I'm gonna run down and get something to drink because I'm feeling a little bit thirsty. So I'll be back. Yeah, I don't think I remembered to mute my mic, did I? Let's see, did I? Nope. Usually I'll mute my mic when I'm leaving, but since I've been out of practice, I just left it going. She's just doing art streams. Well, I guess those make it less intense, because you don't really have to do a whole lot with the processor. Just stream the game, or stream the art, I suppose. I think I've been out of practice, right? Haven't had to talk too much in a while like this for a long stream. So, may as well get something to drink. Keep my voice box going. Yeah, it would have been cool to do that one playthrough we were going to do with her mic. And it's just a shame that we were never able to actually get that working with the three of us. But we'll see. Maybe she'll get a new distant tries distant. Yeah, so when I got downstairs, I'm like, I don't think I muted the microphone. Not that it really matters too much. But when I was coming back, I'm like, I wonder if I muted it. I'm like, nope, I didn't. I just went to the screen. So we'll have to see. Maybe eventually she'll get a new one. Or maybe we'll do the game with some other people. We'll have to see if anyone else gets this game. I know that JPedal was trying it out with us that one time, but it didn't really work for her because I think she was just playing on a laptop, which was... For this game, it just doesn't cut it. This game is pretty demanding at times. Anyway, let's see if we can clear this place out. So far, we're doing a good job of staying within. I have to be careful that the floor doesn't collapse anywhere. Because that can happen. Can and probably will. Alright, so we were already upstairs if I remember correctly. Oh, and something that I also get, just for, a little bit of extra smoothness, is I tried out, a little bit of honey. Because that's supposed to be good for the, vocal cords, too. For your throat, anyway. I'll admit it does feel a little bit better now than talking just a few minutes ago. I should probably do this quite regularly. Where are you? Just trying to break through over there, I think. I'll try to get through the door. We'll see who gets through first. I think there's also a zombie outside trying to break in. Which is annoying. I heard someone breaking something. Oh. Go down, bitch. Okay. Where's this go? Oh, this goes up to that attic we're in? No, it's a different part of the attic. Alright, we'll loot this later. Looks like there's some cool... Wait, what is this? I want to check this out first. This is different, right? They didn't have this before. Basically, it's just a new crate. Okay. Nothing amazing. I think a zombie broke in from outside, and I'm gonna kill it because it's gonna try to sneak up on me. Ah. There we go. Yeah, that wood crate's pretty cool. I do like the looks of it. I was hoping it's gonna have something really cool inside, but it's just basically another way of storing miscellaneous items. Ooh, nice. Now, I wonder how this works. Oh, you can shoot them through that. Okay, cool. Hmm. No lost arrows? Okay. Yeah, this house is pretty cool, Beepus. I like it. I guess this should also be a nice house to take over because there's a lot of room in it. But I'm keeping my eye on that other house, the one that we had in the last playthrough. Because that has the giant wall surrounding it. And that was really good for defense back in the day. I mean, it is somewhat true because if you sneak up on someone and attack them when they're unaware, you really will get to do more damage to them most of the time because they're not going to be able to defend themselves and be braced for the attack. So it does make sense. At least to some degree. So even though we did clear it out, I'm somewhat scared that another zombie snuck in here at some point. Because I hear something. There we go. Oh yeah, assuming that you're using the same amount of force, it would be the same. But I'm supposing the way they try to convey it in a game is if you sneak up on someone and attack, you're probably going to be able to do it in a way that's more effective than if you try to like punch someone dead on when they know you're coming. Because the person will probably be able to block it to some degree. Or if not block it, they'll be somewhat braced for the attack. Meanwhile, if you sneak up on someone unawares, you could probably hit them in a more devastating manner. How did we... Okay, it's this way. Okay, cool. That was decent. It is a funny discussion to be having. That is true as well. But I mean, that is why, well, when people do get into a fight in real life, they usually will try to do something cheap like, if they're able to get in a sucker punch or something like that. Because there is an advantage to getting in the first hit. Especially when the other person isn't expecting it. I don't think there's much else in here. A lot of repair kits, actually. That I was not expecting. Though I don't even know how many people in this chat would have been actually in a fight in real life. It's not like I've really been in any fights either. At least nothing serious, really. Then again, Mike's probably been in a bunch of fights, I bet. He's the troublemaking sort, of course. Alright, yeah, already went out and did this. I think that was everything then. Or at least most things within reason. What's this? Oh, bullet tips, okay. Wasn't there a way to get into the garage as well? Oh. This looks weird. It's just how it is, though. What's that mean? I don't even know what that means. I don't know if I'm gonna repeat that. I don't think I will. But hello to you. Assuming you're here for good reasons, which I'm not sure if that's true or not. That almost looks like what the other guy said, but he said it in like Russian or something. What did that other guy say? Hold on a second. Can I scroll back up enough to see what he said? Now, he did say something slightly different. It was like, again, I have no idea what it says, but I'm just going to assume this is a weird message. Yeah, I think these are bots, Beepus, though I have no idea what the hell they're trying to promote. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. There was a period of time, I don't know if you were here for it or not, Beepus. Mike was here. Mike's just like, awesome, thanks for that. Mike, you remember these bots that we had for a while. There would be a profile picture with, you know, an attractive young woman. And it would be like, oh, free sex, free live girls, and like all this other stuff they tried to advertise, essentially. And while obviously I don't care for that, and I'm not going to fall for something so stupid, I could at least see the purpose in what they were trying to do. With this, I have no idea at all whatsoever. Yeah, the last one was definitely Russian. This one almost sounds, I guess... It's like a weird spelling of Fred, but maybe it's... I don't know. Bullshit, raw bullshit. Oh, come on, Mike. You didn't think those were real women? Unbelievable. Ooh, a foggy day. That's cool. I think the fog graphics look a little bit better than they used to, too. Alright, well, we did enough in here, I think. Oh, wait, let me check behind here. Nope, nothing. Wait, anything in the toilet? Nope. Yeah, Mike was saying they got rid of all the toilet guns, sadly. Which is considered too unrealistic, I suppose. So let's just take this quest and turn it in. And we'll go from there, I suppose. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I don't know what they're here to accomplish. I know that in general, links just don't work on YouTube because we have that set to be off. Oh no, Mike, they definitely weren't. I wouldn't even give that any chance whatsoever. There's clearly no one behind those whatsoever. Like, I guess someone programmed those in the first place, but there's no intelligent thought behind it. Oh, I guess I'm gonna need some more food again. Wait, did I just use a first aid thing without meaning to? It almost looked like I did. Maybe I did. Oh, we were just short. There we go. I don't know how many you need to make the shiv. Or what, the bone knife? There we go. Yeah. I thought my voice was improved. Almost died in the middle of that sentence. Oh, shit. Oh, no, that's fine. Okay, cool. I thought we didn't have enough room to pick that up. Oh, here we go again. No. Hey, Mike, do you want to take care of these bots, man? Yeah, I mean, you do have mod powers for a reason, dude. I mean, it seems like they're going to pop up again with the new account, but we might as well just ban them to clear them up with. I figure we may as well try to use Mike's mod powers for something. Assume he actually does it.
Howdy, survivor. Make yourself at home. Gratitude.
I wonder if that's someone's YouTube channel they're trying to advertise. I guess I'll take the Hunter's Journal. There we go, Mike got him. Good job, Mike. Alright, we'll take a new job for later. Probably not gonna do it now.
Bit of a quandary. I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, you and your quandaries. Oh, there we go. Mike is just purging out the bots now. No mercy. Actually, I want to see something just out of curiosity. This isn't going to show up on my screen, right? No, it shouldn't. Yeah, it's fine. I just out of curiosity, I decided to look this into Google, and it immediately starts popping up a result: Vartech spam. That is really random. I don't know what the hell it's to accomplish. Just absolutely bizarre. But that, you know, that is just kind of happens on YouTube. Sometimes you see these weird trends. Like, you think there'd be some kind of a rhyme or reason to it, but it really doesn't seem to have any kind of intelligence or significance whatsoever, as far as I could tell. I'm gonna actually check if I could do something else, just out of curiosity. Yeah, one of the things I'm doing is I'm just kind of adding some of these words to the spam filter on YouTube. Just to see if that kind of blocks them in the future. Not that it's like a big deal, it's just kind of weird. Like these weirdos are just kind of annoying. There's actually a couple of different variations of it apparently. There we go. I said it's some of these random words they put into the spam filter. Just to keep that, hopefully out of the streams in the future. I don't know if it'll actually apply to this stream or on future ones. But I guess we'll find out. Alright, so we got his quest. Does he have anything new in his inventory? Probably not. We may could sell some things at least. Just gonna sell the money as soon as I get it this time. I feel like I'm not going to use the scrap chest armor because it's too heavy. And I don't like the reduced mobility, so I'm just going to sell this right away. I'll probably save the rest for later.
Thank you, kind sir.
I like this guy. He is so polite compared to the other dude. Alright, now where's our base? It should be like right there. Good thing about having your house close by is that you don't really get too confused. Hey Damien, how's it going? Yeah, back to 7 days. And it's good to be back, I will admit it. I was trying to remember when... Mike, maybe you'll know. When was the last time I played this game together? It probably has been a while. Roughly it was during the summer, right? Alright, Beepus. Yeah, now's a good time for you to sign off, I suppose. And thanks for sticking around for extra time. It's good to have you here. I'm glad you guys liked the stream. You know, I wasn't really sure how it would go coming back to 7 days after all this time, but it was good to see a lot of people came out to say hello and check out the game for a little bit. I don't really have any concrete plans of how I'm planning to play this in the future, by the way. I'm kind of just keeping it up in the air, really. Well, yeah, Mike, it was last year. I see what you did there, Mike. This is a level 4 bone knife we made? Oh no, we already picked one up. Oh, so I didn't need to even make that one. Well, whatever. Alright, so we have some meat. We have an egg. We have some corn. I'm trying to think what we could cook with right now. We need to find a water source too, eventually. And quick, actually. Maybe I should just take the perk. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Oh wait, I need more meat. Ah, damn it. Or no, more eggs, I mean. Good job, me. Yeah, I got sidetracked, but essentially what I was gonna say is, I'm keeping this playthrough up in the air. If there are people that want to join in later, like Mike, if he wants to at some point come into this as a multiplayer type of thing like the last one was, he's more than welcome to do that at any point. Otherwise, I will play the solo from time to time just for myself to enjoy. But yeah, people like Mike, my other friends who are interested in this game, they're able to join in too if they really want to. Right now, I don't think either of them are able to actually play the game. But if that ever changes, they're more than welcome to join in too. And the nice thing about 7 Days to Die is that you could kind of turn any save into a multiplayer server at any point. So I'm not really limited in any factor in that, which isn't a very good thing. Alright, let's try to find another egg. Maybe we'll get lucky. Find a nest. So I'd preferably make the bacon. Let's check out this zombie and deal with her. Ooh, that sounded like it smarts. Alright, we got some rocks in here. I'm looking for any nests. Oh, there's one here. Oh, gotta be careful of him. Yeah, but I wouldn't be lucky enough to get a feather now, would I? Well, I mean, that's somewhat useful. Oh, there we go. Oh, another nest. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and make some food for us. Nope, nothing there. Yeah. I don't think there's anything in those things. I think they're new though. I don't remember really seeing them before. Oh, why I keep doing that? Oh, it actually didn't take damage. Or did I damage something else? Whatever. By the way, Mike, how long are you planning to stick around for? Because since the stream is starting to quiet down a little bit, I might end the stream after you leave. So I'm trying to get an idea of how long that'll possibly be. Although I guess if anyone else is lurking, you should probably let me know. Because I wouldn't actually know if there is anyone else here unless they're saying something. But I don't think there is. It's like a lot of people had to go off for the night because it was getting late for them. Ooh, is there something here? Oh, a nice burnt steak. Jeez, look at that. What does this do exactly? -5 water. Well, that makes sense. I'll say that if I really need it for later. You're already starting to get a little bit tired, Mike? Oh, okay. Well, if you're planning to go to bed soon, I'll probably sign off soon as well. It's just about 9:30 over here for me. I think that's one of the things I have to try to figure out, by the way. When's the ideal time to do streams on this channel? Because sometimes if I stream late at night, it seems like everyone's already gone to bed already. So I don't know if it's a good idea to do those late streams I would usually do. Because a lot of the streams I did in the past, they'd only start around 9 o'clock or maybe 10 o'clock. And there really wouldn't be a whole lot of people to show up at that point. You ever fallen asleep late last night? Oh, really? Have you had disruption to your sleep schedule, Mike? You know, one thing I'm realizing is everything is really flat in this version of the game. Like, there's a couple of, like, this goes up a little bit over here, right? But it's not really very mountainous at all. I don't know if that's the settings that I use to generate the world map or what exactly. Maybe it's just the new world map generator. It's just more of a flat Earth than usual rocky terrain we're used to. Oh, you're not even using any headphones? Oh, okay. So if anyone walks by, they're able to hear me, huh? Well, before I go in, let me look around a little bit more. I'll just kind of walk around the map for a good 5 or 6 minutes. Then we'll go back and end things, I suppose. See if we can track down any source of water, maybe. Now it's really foggy, so I can't see, but I think there was a city in this area. Or at least in one direction it seemed to be. But now I don't know where it is. This looks interesting. A little, produce stall. Is there actually any food I could take here? This actually almost reminds me of, Pringle cans. Oh, seeds are in here? I mean, those could be useful, I guess. Oh, that was just wood. Let's keep looking. Nice field of corn here, it looks like. Oh, you're back, Mike? Oh, I didn't even know you left. Were you going to get headphones? Got the hooded zombie. Ooh, they have a crate hanging out of there. That looks somewhat appetizing. Is that a trap, I wonder? Ooh. We got some chickens here. I wonder if the chickens can reproduce. They probably haven't added that, but that'd be a cool thing to actually add into the game. Oh, they're running away. Whoa. Whoa! Where the hell did these all come from? Well, I'm guessing this is a trap. I like how it also slowed down the game. Damn, there are a lot of zombies in this place. Oh shit, this needs repairs. The hell? They keep coming. Oof. I really wish I had more water, because that would have helped out here. Okay, he's gone. Ugh. Alright, nice. Can I hit this guy through here? Nice. Oh, you fucker! Oh, you piece of shit! It's kind of funny, but still annoying. Alright, well that was fun. Yeah, they changed that lumberjack. Because he used to be in the snowy areas, right? It's kind of like the snow beast. Now they kind of made him so I guess he can be in any area. Well, that's new, huh? Oh, I did have water. Okay, well, let's use that now anyway. Well, that was a lot more than I expected out of this. Thankfully that blew up before we got there, because that would have been untimely death for us. So I just open it from here. Yeah, there's a soldier zombie, which they look a lot beefier now too. Is that something else? Locked. Yeah, of course you're gonna be hungry now. Ooh. I have to be careful there's no swine in here. I don't think so. Okay, good. Hey JP, the first GDI mic for 2022. Very nice. Oh, JP, you missed it. We were being surrounded by tons of zombies. We almost got ourselves killed. Bottomless barrel buffet. Oh, that sounds lovely. Yeah, actually, JP, we're kind of heading towards the end of the stream, by the way. But I'm glad you're here. Happy New Year, man. At least I was able to wish you that before we ended things over here. Oh, fuck. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, we're fucked. Oh, I didn't mean to open. Oh my god. Fucking dogs, man. These are even worse than before. Look at how terrifying they made them. Alright, I did not mean to open that door when I did. I was trying to pick up those damn crates. Well, JP, you came almost very close to seeing a death after all. Maybe we should head back towards our base. We'll wrap things up there. Maybe we've tempted luck a little bit too much. Yeah, there's a doghouse right there. Hopefully that's the only one. We'll finish looking in this, since it seems we have a little bit of reprieve. Oh yeah, we almost got killed by the dogs before. Oh, carve up the dog? I guess we could. Does it have anything spectacular on it? Oh, I guess you can get a little bit of leather, right? Yeah, that could be useful. Good call. You. Alright, let's get out of here. If it gets to be too late, we're gonna be swarmed. Fuck! Oh! Well, here we are again. Go away. You have to be kidding me. They've teamed up to kill me. Get out of the... You motherfuckers. Oh, just fucking end me. Alright. Well, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Though I was planning on ending it soon anyway. That feels like the appropriate place to leave it off. Well, 7 Days to Die is the same as ever, as we can see here. So yeah, as we can see... Oh, this looks different. Wasn't this room filled with other things before? Did it just spawn? Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna exit before my things disappear. We'll have to collect them some other time. So as we can see, in 2022, things have still not changed with 7 Days to Die. Can't count out those cheesy deaths. So, what can you do about it? I hope you guys had fun, as always. Dying to boars and horrors and stupid zombies that are somehow in league with animals to kill me. I don't know how that works. Why aren't the animals fighting the damn zombies? Mike says I would rage quit my world with that as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll probably still play this world if you do go back to it. But, it was definitely a good ending point for the stream anyway, I would say. After all that crap. I can't believe it. That boar came out of nowhere. Just decided to ruin our day. I was hoping we'd be able to climb over the thing, but I couldn't put down what is it? The frame fast enough. Just wouldn't cooperate. So we'll have to see next time we have any better luck. Hopefully not dying to stupid enemies in the very last moment of the stream. But I'll take what I can get. So, Mike, JP, I'm glad to see you guys. I hope you all had a fantastic time. For the time that you were here, JP, at least you got your money's worth, I would say. So, you guys have a good night. I'll see you later. Till then, peace out. Oh, sorry, I had to come back for a second. Because Mike was like, oh, there was a hay bale pile you could have escaped with. I did try to escape on a hay bale pile, Mike, but then I jumped on top of one and the board just destroyed it. So I tried to get on the second one, but I was also out of stamina at the same time. So I'm like, oh, well, you know what? This is just pointless anyway. I'm just going to get killed if I try to get out this way. So I'm like, well, the best I could do is go inside that one house and try to recover my stamina. Little did I know the damn zombie would try to show up and then try to break in too. And then get the board back on my ass, but whatever. I'm done with it. Later, guys.